Good morning everybody, Samwise 1884 here with another cooking demonstration. This period we are going to make some duck burna, so let's get this party started. First of all, you need a pan. Wok or a stir fry pan will be absolutely fine. Turn the gas on gas level 2 or 3. I'm going to put some oil in. Oil need to 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil will be absolutely fine. It just needs to cover the bottom. I'm going to add a pinch of 5 spices, drizzle it all over the oil and let it sizzle away. When you see it's gone kind of golden brown, this is the time to add more ingredients in. When it's gone golden brown, just half a teaspoon of garlic. Just pop it in there, give it a stir. As you can see, it's sizzling away. Now I'm going to add 2 medium onions, chopped and sliced. Do that in a slicer or by a knife, whichever you have in handy. Pop that in, give it a stir. I'm adding 2 bay leaves, just with the onion itself. So we need all this to caramelize, and as you can see the flavour is very nice. It's sipping out and I can smell it already. While this frying, add half a tablespoon of salt. Pop it in there, give it a stir, let it go in. Every few seconds give it a stir so it doesn't burn or anything. That will be the way to go. Now while this is frying, let's add the duck. Pop it right in, very easy. Let it infuse with all the flavourings and everything and give it a stir. One more ingredient I need to add in is, now I'm going to add half a teaspoon of ginger. It's the paste I'm using. I've been grating it earlier, made it into a paste. Drop it in. Now give it a stir so it infuses with the duck. This is going to be very tasty. It's simple to make, quite fast, but it's going to be very tasty, absolutely. After the little mix, while it's frying, I'm going to add the masalas and everything. So let's add all this in. I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. 1 tablespoon of chilli powder. This all depends on how spicy you like it. Add more or add less. Chilli is very nice and very tasty. It makes it more vibrant. Now half a teaspoon of curry powder. As I've been adding these with all of my curry demonstrations, it adds a flavour, makes it more vibrant, gives it a nuttiness and everything. So pop it in, have a little mix while it infuses it. When you've added all this in, this is going to take about 11 to 12 minutes period to cook all the way through. Because it's a duck, it's going to take longer. Put the lid on and leave it for a few minutes. After a few minutes, look inside, give it a stir. After a few seconds, add some cardamom and cinnamon into the pan. These will basically combine all the flavours to make it really nice. After 7 to 8 minutes, take the lid off and have a stir. Have a look if you've got enough salt in it. Have a look if there's enough, how tender it is. So push down on the duck, give it a stir, see if it's tender. If it's still hard, you're gonna have to leave it for a few more minutes as well. So this can take up to 15 minutes depending on where you've got the duck, but usually around the UK and everything they take about 10 to 11 minutes or more occasionally. After 10 to 11 minutes, just gonna add half a teaspoon of jeera powder. Let's add that in. I'm add this in at the nearly end of the few minutes because I want this to be quite hard, quite potent. So because the duck tends to be quite hard, I've just added a teaspoon of dhania powder, also known as coriander. So that will help the duck cook more thoroughly and everything. You can see it's steaming away. Use your spatula to give it a stir so it goes with the curry. And one thing to mention, always keep on stirring because the oil and everything can burn quick. So I've just added some water just to loosen anything that's burnt on. so do be wary of that, it can burn on. This is smelling very nice. I've added a cup of water just to give the curry more fluidity and everything. You can add more if you do want to, but half a cup or a cup will be absolutely fine. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic paste. I'm adding more because I need the flavour to infuse a bit more, because the skin of the duck are quite thicker than chicken and everything. I'm going to add another pinch of ginger in there and give it a stir. Let it infuse with the curry. It's going to be quite basic duck curry. This is made for about 3 to 4 people portion wise. You can make it more if you do want to, but it's going to be delicious. When it's more of a golden brown finish, that is the optimum temperature. Always poke the duck to check how tender it is, because that's the main way you will know if all the flavors and everything are done. Now after all the ingredients are added on, just going to leave it for another 5 minutes on a low gas mark 2, and going to leave that for 5 minutes, and it should be done after that. After the last 5 or 6 minutes, it's all ready and done. You can see it's gone kind of golden brown finish to it. The flavour, the steam is sipping out. Now it's time to plate it up and enjoy those. Let's get a plate and enjoy. After you've got it on the plate, drizzle some coriander for give you nice decoration, nice flavour. This has been Samwise 1884 with another cooking demonstration. This has been Duck Buna. Enjoy, stay tuned, and come to the next episode. With this, you can eat it with rice, paratha, naans, whichever you like. Hope you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe and rate. And this is Samwise 1884. Goodbye and good night, and hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye everybody.